What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Boomer's Blades. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I'm responding to an open tag, Michael from Richter's Knives, your favorite knife tuber, had made a video to carry a knife for 1 month. You can carry several knives, but you have to keep that one knife for a whole month. And this was like 3 days ago. I've actually been doing it. I just been a little busy with having days off. Of course, it's raining over here in Texas, so all the stuff I need to do outside, I really can't do. So anyway, he had mentioned that lost my train of thought. Yeah, to carry a knife for a month, and you can carry different knives. But you got to carry that one all the time, and you got to use that one first, I believe is what he said. So I got to thinking knives that I really don't use at all, or hardly ever. And so I picked out a whole bunch, and my first one was a SOG that I've had for many years. It's called XI, I guess that's what it's called. It's a SOG. It's a good little knife. I just don't use it, and I haven't used it forever. The pocket clip broke years ago. I didn't have the right tools at the time, so I filed it down, and it just kind of stayed that way. It's not a heavy knife, but it's not a light knife. And in all honesty, this was a gift, and that's why this was another gift that I've gotten for a friend many years ago, and it's real slick, it's real slippery out of the hand. So I don't really use that one. But I thought about it just because I don't use it. The next one I thought about was a little knife that I really like, but I rarely use it because I don't have a knife slip for it. So it's the little Peanut. Got a clip blade. Got a little pin blade. Very nice. But I don't have a slip for it, and I don't want to mess it up. And that being said, I'm actually working on a little slip for the guy. I just glued it together, cut it out, and that was pretty much it. Should fit pretty good in there. I'll get that done today. The next two that I considered was a Sodbuster Jr. Yellow Delrin with a Skinner blade, stainless steel. It's a good knife. I rarely use it. This knife, this is the type of knife that if you're a case collector, you got to have this in your collection. And basically, that's why I bought it. I think, I can't remember if it was my grandfather. Somebody in the family had one, and I remember it as real little. Next one's the Trapper. But I carry Trappers and Sodbusters all the time, just not these. I mean, 5 days a week, I have a Trapper and a Sodbuster, aside from Jack Wolf and maybe a Rosecraft, always in my pocket. Clip blade, spade blade, stainless steel, good knife, really good knife. But I carry a case knife, like I said, 5 days a week. Then I got my case mini Trapper, Buffalo Horn. It's a good knife. I carried it for a long time. I try to use the knife ship free case for it when I do use it, but I haven't used it in a while. And actually, I haven't used the little mini Trappers that I have since I started collecting Jack Wolf knives. So, but I've carried it long enough to know that, and this was a big possibility, but I decided not to go with it. And then I got my gun stock Rosecraft with a clip blade, half stop, Micarta. I love this thing. I got two of these. One's it's called the Bourbon Bone, and I have this one. The pins are flushed. No proud pins, anything. I mean, it's just a good little knife for the money, this is an excellent knife for the money they they cost. Got a good half stop. I think I said that already. But and I got slips for it. But I wanted something that I really really like, more than the ordinary. That, I like all my knives obviously, but I wanted something that I really really like, and I haven't carried it a whole bunch. Something I got that was that I got it maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, is the Benny's Clip Blue Linen Micarta. Now this one, yeah, I've had it about 2 weeks. I've carried it a few times, but I alternate all my knives. So, and some days it's harder than others because I don't know what I want to carry, or I can't decide. Excuse me. So I decided to go with this. The pull was pretty bad when I first got it. It just needed to break in. It's got a clip blade with a heavy swedging. It does have the hollow grind on it. It's a 14C28N steel. I did cut some boxes that I had to get rid of, shrink down for the recycle bin. I do recycle, and they were boxes from when I moved into this house. That's how long they've been sitting in my garage. It had miscellaneous stuff in it. So I finally cleaned out the garage last week and cut the boxes this week. The blue linen micarta was a little bit lighter, and it had like white marks, which it looked good, but I love blue as well as green, and I dyed it, if I didn't mention that. So I'm going to carry this and a Jack Wolf leather slip that's made in the USA. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've showed you a video on this. I really like this slip. It's let me give you a little bit of specs on this knife. So this knife is it's the more it's got a clip blade, of course I already said that. Blue linen micarta. Blade finish is belt satin. Close length of 3.95. It's not a big knife, but it's not a small knife. It actually fits really good in the hand. I really like it. Let me zoom out a little bit. Just all in all, good knife. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much, because it doesn't come with the with all the goodies that a normal Jack Wolf, not normal, but what's the word I'm looking for? A more higher end Jack Wolf knife. So I bought it for my collection, thinking, well, I might use it once in a while and maybe use it around the yard or whatever. But come to find out, man, 2 weeks that I've had it, and I've used it maybe 4 or 5 times, I really like it. I want to get to know this knife. I want to bond with it. It's a beautiful knife. I realize the more and more I carry it, the more and more I like it and enjoy carrying it. And also, it doesn't matter to me that it didn't come with all the goodies, which I thought it would. The paws, the stickers, and the cold tube. It doesn't come with all that. It comes with a little cardboard tube. It's an awesome knife, and it fits perfect in here. I actually didn't buy this slip for this knife, but it fits really good in there. It fits perfect. The slip is great. Also, they run about $30 at the Jack Wolf website. So I'm gonna carry this. A little something I wanted to say about Michael. He's an awesome guy, man. I was texting with him the other day on Instagram. We text back and forth every once in a while. We're both Texas boys, so we kind of, we'll shoot the breeze. So I had asked him, if any advice he had for me, being that he's been YouTubing way longer than me, that, hey, man, I'm willing to listen. And he's like, I don't know what I could tell you, but if you ever have any questions or if you need help with something, let me know. Well, I took him up on it. And I texted him one day after I saw the video on carry a knife for a month. I asked him if he could teach me how to do watermarks, and he goes, "What's a watermark?" And I thought, wait a minute. He knows how to do watermarks, but he doesn't know what it's called. I know what it's called and don't know how to do them. So I thought that was funny. Of course, the friend that made me the QR code stickers is, I don't even know if I've shown those, to be honest. I have them here somewhere, and they're pretty cool. I have one on my truck, and I carry a QR code with me, and so unprepared, man. I wasn't gonna. I was. Oh, here we go. So this is what they look like. These are the messed up ones. These were free, but it's a little boomer in a cartoon, and it's got a QR code, and you can scan that if you want. I wonder if you can probably do it. Yeah. So anyway, so she told me about watermarks, and man, lo and behold, he actually sent me step by step. I'm still learning how to do them. I'm not the most computer savvy person. You guys know that. But anyway, when he ended up showing me how to do it, and I really appreciate that. And I appreciate him. It's been quite a while since I've gone to his town. When I do, I'll sure call him and invite him for lunch. And I've told him that before. So thank you, Michael, for being so cool, man. I appreciate you. I love your channel. You're a great guy. And like I text you, if there's anything I can do for you and I'm able to do it, I'll do it. So anyway, that being said, I also got a little something in the mail today from Benjamin Belkin. And if you don't know who he is the sole owner of Jack Wolf Knives and the creator. So I had talked to him about my I talk to him every chance I get. I like the guy. I so want to know what makes his mind work so great. But I have seen videos where he interviews, and I pretty much got what I needed information. I just wanted to know, man, how did he come up with these great knives? Is pretty much. So the little pin here kept coming loose, and I put that on one of my videos, and it just, every time I play with them a lot. I'm a fidgeter. I'll sit there and just, well, I can always do it except if I'm on camera. I'm constantly playing with these things, and like I've told y'all before, it's really good therapy for my hand. I've gotten real good at being able to flick it, different ways, thumb flick, spidey flick, whatever the hell. I can never remember what they're called when I'm making a video. So, I asked him to send me pivot screws, and he said, yeah, man. I said, man, I'll pay you for them. You know what I mean? I don't expect anything for free. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I got a whole bunch. I'm going to see. So he asked me the type of the knife, and it was, I told him it was a Bazooka gun stock, 2022 model, I believe. So he says, well, I'll check if I have that one. And I said, dude, honestly, I don't care, because they come with different finishes. Like, well, I really don't care as long as I can keep the knife from the blade from falling apart. So he sent me that, and this is what I'm talking about, good customer service. He sends it to me free of charge with, what do I love more than anything? Stickers. And Jack Wolf stickers of all. But it gets better. He sends me a little Velcro patch deal called Jack Sack. And I was trying to remember what the hell Jack Sack meant. I kind of don't remember. But this is really cool. I haven't opened it. I'll probably put this in my little EDC bag that I carry my tools in. And I've put that on the video. He sends me the pivot screws. So I was watching Left EDC, and he put super glue on it so he didn't have to mess around. I did do that, and lo and behold, I've been playing with it for the last 2-3 days, and it has not. And you can always tell when it's loose because the point of your knife will be not centered. It'll go either, which in my case it goes a little to the left side, which is the show side on this end. But yeah, man, his customer service is impeccable. He's an awesome guy. Thank you, Ben Belkin, for for the gifts. You've given me several things, and I appreciate it. And that's why I remain a true customer. Aside from these knives are great, man. These have become my favorite knives. Now I have 3 Jack Wolves coming, 2 tomorrow, and 1 possibly next week sometime. And then I'm gonna get a what is it, QSP, right? I hate when I get brain farts. I'm gonna get a QSP Hedgehog. I've already spoken to the person with the knife shop, which that reminds me, I'm gonna be making a video on those knives, and I'm gonna tell you where I'm getting them from. Young lady is very nice. It's just she's got great customer service. I'll save it for the next video. But she's got great customer service. I can talk to her on the phone. She's not very close to me. She's actually, I guess, maybe 1,000 miles or so. I haven't really checked. But she's a good distance from me, and maybe even 2,000 miles. But it's worth it when you get good customer service and just a great all-around person. I wish her the best. You guys might know what her knife store is called, and you might not. I'll let you know tomorrow or the next day when I make the video. But I wanted to say thanks to Michael Richter from Richter's Knives, your favorite knife tuber. I wanted to say thank you to Ben Belkin for, stickers are a big deal to me, man. I know they're just stickers, but I like them. And if you like something, you just like something. So, and for him to throw in little extra stuff like this, it's really a very, very nice of him. I have truly appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. What, 17 minutes? Let's do 20 minutes, because my videos are always really long. What can we do for 20 minutes? Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna carry this one, man, for 30 days, 31 days, whatever the month has. I think I started on when did I shoot the video? Like 2 days ago. So I'm not real sure if it was the first day or the second day, but no, you know what? It was on the first. So yeah, it's actually, I've been carrying it since. I just haven't made a video. Look at the back spacing on this thing, dude. Look at the back pin. It is flawless. Just perfect. I did mention that I'm getting some knives. I'm getting the Benny, the flipper, and I'm getting 2 other ones. I'm not going to tell you what they are. So like I said, I should be getting 2 tomorrow. I'm debating, do I want to take PTO or pay time off for 1 more day and make it an even 5 days, because I rarely get to take vacation, man. I'm always working. I don't work hard, but I work long. But, the knife is centered. I mean, hollow grind, just, it's an awesome knife. And it worked real good yesterday or the day before when I was cutting those boxes. So anyway, that being said, guys, you have a great weekend. Love you, man. I appreciate it. I'm at like 328 subscribers. Thank you, each and every one of you. Now, my plans were ruined for the giveaway, because I really wanted to give away a couple of the Jack Wolf budget knives. Man, I wasn't able to get none. I'm so upset about it. Every time I think about it, what pisses me off even more is I keep watching I YouTube a lot. When you get my age, you got a lot of time on your hands if you're not working. And I keep watching videos on it, and it's like a stab in the heart every single time, because I didn't even get 1, and I was going to get 4. And I was putting them in the cart, you know what I mean? By the time I went to go hit pay for whatever, they were gone. I don't know how these guys are so fast. Some of the YouTubers that I know, friends of mine, they weren't able to get one. One did, JC Mountain Jar. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got it because he's been wanting a Jack Wolf. Um, so yeah, that's about it, man. Just kills me every time I look at a video. And oh, another thing is pissed me off is, I've mentioned before about gouging. You know what I mean? It's just, man, don't be so greedy. I gotta say it. I wasn't gonna say it, but I go to eBay and the guy's got the wood. What is it? Rosewood Barlow Gateway Jack Wolf knife for $219. Dude, come on, bro. Don't be greedy. Um, you know, why buy it and turn around and sell it when people like myself and people like Baxter's Blades wanted one? It was gonna be Baxter's. Well, he did a review on one. I think a couple years ago, but he doesn't have one, and I really wanted him to get one so he could see the quality of it. I tend to whenever I talk about knives to people and friends or co-workers or whatever, I'm proud to pull out a Jack Wolf, man. And not only do I tell them about my channel, but I explain to them why. And I'll show them case knives, and they're like, "Oh, that's nice." And I'll pull out a Jack Wolf, and they're like, "Oh, damn, that's real nice." It's like, yeah. And I start telling them the story. I don't work for Jack Wolf. I kind of wish I did, but I do promote it a lot. I mean, a lot. I'm always talking about Jack Wolf knives. I start giving them a history lesson of Jack Wolf knives. Anything that I know, I pass down the information in hopes that they get one and experience what a great knife it is. It makes me real happy, and I want other people to be happy. And that, to me, is the greatest thing you can do, man, is be happy. So that's why I promote these knives. Plus, I believe in what Ben Belkin is doing, and I love his customer service, like I said earlier. So I promote him all the time. That being said, that's pretty much it, guys. It pisses me off that somebody will get one, actually got one, and wants to put it for $219. You know where you can go, right? So that's just being greedy. I try to be as honest as I can, man. So I got to be honest with you guys. I wasn't gonna bring it up. It's really none of my business. It's just I have an opinion as anybody else does. I have a right to my opinion, and I'm going to speak my opinion because that's who I am. I say what I got to say, no matter where I'm at or who I'm with or who I'm, and anybody that I'm in front of. I'm gonna say what I got to say. I'm not shy. I'm not embarrassed, and I have no filter. So anyway, you guys, I love you guys. I got to make other plans for the giveaway at 500 subscribers. A week or two within that, I'll be giving away some knives. Unfortunately, it might not be a Jack Wolf. I'm trying to look around to see if I can find some. I'm willing to pay a little more for it, maybe even $100, but not $219, man. For that being the case, you can go buy a Benny, you know what I mean? A steel. Come on, dude. Don't be greedy. I hope he sees this video too. But it's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, I love you. Peace. You guys be careful. Have a great weekend. Keep your knives sharp. And we'll see you on the next video, man. I'm excited about the next video. Take care, guys.